What up, everybody? It's your boy Heems, and guys, we are back with another review. First of all, I just gotta. I'm not gonna lie, like that was literally me the entire time it was playing from start to finish. Getting straight into it, but before needless to say, guys, spoiler alerts to anybody that hasn't watched it yet. You definitely gotta check it out and show it love. It starts off already on the scene with Purunga granting the wish. Then after that, after the wish is made, you see all the characters and like I'm watching, I'm like, okay, you see Goku, you see Vegeta, Piccolo, like if it pans to Bulma and all them, and Bulma and Dende and they glow, then you know the wish was made. And it was. Everybody sat there, got turned back into an adult. Arinsu, she sat there, she was kind of like pissed and she was like, well, you fired. And then, Glorio, he apologizes and then he runs off. You see that split second though, where it was like that pause between them crossing paths as he's going to the Z Warriors and makes his way back to Z Warriors while she's sitting there making her plot. Which and then at that time she sends Ku off to sit there and actually grab the book to figure out how to get rid of or how to remove the Territon Oculus. And panning back to the Z Warriors and stuff, you see like Vegeta and everybody, they all like, okay, we cool. Vegeta's like, back off, this is my turn. And we got a chance. And I don't know why, man. Like, I am a huge, like, needless to say, I'm a Goku fan all the way. Gohan definitely as well. I feel like he relates to, like, my character. But I don't know. Like, Vegeta, he's always been that badass. Like, as a kid, you just thought he was, like, pure badass. But, I don't know why I have to, excuse me, guys. Ugh. Don't worry about that. But as an adult, I don't know, you really appreciate him more in a sense of like, just his drive and everything that he's been through. He's always been like, he was destined for greatness, but, at the end of the day, that was always shunned from him. And between the loss of his family, his Saiyan race, always striving for power. Then he meets Goku. It's always this, just trying to be neck and neck, they're, 1 minute Vegeta's up here, Goku gets up here, Vegeta climbs back up. And to see him transform to Super Saiyan 3 as a kid was so lit. But then to see it as an adult, if there was ever a stamp of canon, everything you can ask for, this was it. And we actually got a chance to see Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as an adult. And he's going back and forth with Goma. The animation of that scene was nice. The music was top tier. And when they did that part, like you could actually see like certain parts of the fight, like even like when he was normal, before he went Super Saiyan 3, he was kind of getting his body used to how it flows and moves. And it's that move he does where it's like, like Goma's doing the rapid blast and he's like flying up in there. I was like, they're going with like in the Broly movie where he does it. And then he does that one move where he's like upside down and blasts Goma as normal before he transformed. After he transformed and became Super Saiyan 3, you see him sit there and do the iconic final flash, the same look, the feel, the electricity, blasted Goma damn near to another dimension. Goma then after the clouds mix and creepily he just happened to dip right behind Vegeta. And Vegeta and them, they still going at it. He got Goma hit him a couple times, but not enough to cause damage. But more or less, it was Vegeta's fatigue from being Super Saiyan 3 and being new to it. So you see him like trying to do his best. He's even throwing punches, but he's sweating. And then at one point, he takes the knee. He powers down, but then he's still going at it. And even before Vegeta insisted on fighting, he was letting everybody know, don't interfere. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. As if I'd rather die. And then so at one point, both Arnisu, she sat there and figured out what it was they needed to do. They had to knock him in the back of the head like 3 times to remove the Territan Oculus. And Ku helped her find that, to relate it to the Z Warriors, to them trying to put it together, but knowing that Vegeta doesn't want help. So Bulma comes in, and of all the lines, she's like, if you don't do this, we're never going to shower together. And right as he's about to get punched, he teleported with the quickest and ran right back, arms crossed. And I was like, okay, what's the plan, guys? Like, that was funny. That was hilarious. So then after that, they plot. Everybody's getting their stuff together, and Goku steps up. And to see him transform with that animation, his new attire, that outfit that he was wearing, and as an adult, it was so cool. And he went through the whole thing of like what he did when he went against Majin Buu. He's like, all right, this is Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2 digs deep into Super Saiyan 3. And it was one of those moments because I was wondering, I'm like, would he do Super Saiyan 4? Is it going to happen? And it seemed like for the moment, like that was it. But then he was like, and here's a bonus. And he puts on a show, transforms. And then at one point, you see his hand almost like the power was so much that he damn near lost balance. He's like gripping on to a piece of rock, climbing on top. Still got the red hair, just as buffed, if not more jacked. Still the same animation with the fur kind of cutting off at the forearm. And then you just see him right there. So beyond a doubt, we just saw two things that have been officially canon, and this is by Akira Toriyama himself, and that is both Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3, both as a kid and as an adult, Goku's Super Saiyan 4 as a kid, as an adult. Like, this was absolute top tier. These last few episodes have kicked butt and took names, and I can't wait to see how it's all going to end and how they're going to pull it off. One theory I keep having, and we've seen different theories online. Some people put a post of like either a Vegito fusion. Is it going to be a Gogeta? I still keep hoping, based off of the fact that they dropped that bag or they dropped whatever those items are, there was still the fusion bugs that maybe somewhere, maybe they might do fusion. Maybe somewhere we would either got like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Vegito, or even a Super Saiyan 3. I've even seen people even suggest like a Super Saiyan 3 of the combo, or they may not just do fusion at all. Maybe that was just to kind of throw like a possibility. Who's to say? But it was absolutely amazing and well worth it. And I feel like this was like one of the biggest love letters or the final gifts that you could receive from Akira Toriyama, to have that. Because you've seen it again like in Dragon Ball Heroes and everything else. But to me, it was always that representation of like a what if Vegeta could go Super Saiyan 3? What if they both could do this? Or what if they both fused and became a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? Or well, we've seen Gogeta, but even do the Potara fusion of Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But to see this here, it was like, oh my goodness. And it made it so well worth it to wait this long, so at least we can have a good amount of episodes. Of course, the pacing of it, because like you're trying to get used to the characters and just getting the whole vibe. But all in all, it's definitely worth a rewatch to check out. To any of my super fans out there, they did release another chapter. If I'm not mistaken, it is 104. And this is pretty much the side story with like Goten and Trunks, still doing like the superhero thing. But with that, they are supposed to, or at least it's supposed to be the beginning, supposedly, of us going into Dragon Ball Super as far as continuation of the chapters, 104 being, I guess, the first of it. Let me know for sure, or if this is just like a, what does they say, like either a tie-in or a one-shot. But definitely let me know. I appreciate it. And if you guys have suggestions on any other animes that we should review, check out, I would definitely love to know your guys' opinion. Let me know what you thought of Daima. For me, this episode, I gotta honestly just peek it and just say, for me personally, it was a 10 out of 10. I strongly recommend anybody who has not watched it, you had second guesses on it, for you to get your butt on there, watch all the episodes. I literally was in there like just the whole time, just like clapping, like hitting my lap, like just everything you can ask for. This was it. But to everybody, as always, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, share the channel, all social media platforms, online, offline, to your friends, family, fellow content creators, reactors, and streamers alike. To anybody, if you have your opinions, of course, keep it cool and friendly in the comments. But please let me know. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts as far as the transformations that we received? Do you believe it's canon? Do you not? And what do you see going forward as far as with both the final episode? What are your thoughts and theories? And what do you think as far as with Dragon Ball Super and them going forward after with 104 and beyond? All that and more, guys. I'll see you soon. Peace. Till the next video and streams.